Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Well. What do we have here? Another Charlie Kirk follower in trouble with the law. You don't say. All of these awards, Medal of Freedom, and statues and paintings and salutes. Anyway, fam, let's get right to it. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. So we got an Elkins pastor charged with sex crimes against minors who appeared in court on Tuesday. This is according to Yahoo News and 12 News. 12 News has received information after a pastor at an Elkins church was charged earlier this month with soliciting a minor and distributing material depicting minors in sexually explicit activity. On Tuesday, 33-year-old Kevin Jones, who is a pastor at Summit Church in Elkins, appeared in Randolph County Magistrate Court for a preliminary hearing in this case. Jones's attorney made motions to have his $50,000 cash-only bail altered and to have the charges thrown out. The magistrate denied those motions. I ain't got no problem with that. During Tuesday's hearing, the alleged victim testified that she did not have sexual contact with Jones until after she turned 18, and that she wants to be in a relationship with him. Another female witness testified that she had contact with Jones when she was underage, but the contact was not inappropriate. An investigator in the case stated that they had found more than 1 million files on Jones's electronic devices and were still reviewing them. The officer testified that he found photos of the alleged victims that Jones had altered to depict them wearing underwear. The magistrate found probable cause for the case to continue and bound it over to the grand jury. Jones remains in Tigard Valley Regional Jail. Family, can you say I'm surprised? I know I'm not surprised, because these types are always the ones who are breaking the law. The main ones who accuse others of doing something are usually guilty of that exact same thing themselves. They accuse others of these things that they hate so much because they try to throw off the scent. I'm going to accuse him of trying to steal the election. And that way all eyes will be on him and them. Meanwhile, I'm over here stealing my ass off. I'm going to accuse them of being divisive. Meanwhile, I'm doing everything in my power to be divisive. I'll accuse them of racism. I'll accuse them of trying to cancel my message and the message that I want to hear. Meanwhile, for the people I disagree with, I'm over here playing with a bullet with their name on it. Yeah, it's a bullet with their name on it. And guess who wrote the name on the bullet? So I'm not surprised at all. And I wouldn't be surprised also if this wolf in sheep's clothing got off, because they oftentimes live in communities where these type of things run rampant. These type of things happen all the time, and they look out for each other. Yeah. They look out for each other, fam. You already got both of the girls trying to downplay it. But guess what? Even if they do and they're successful, what is he going to do about those 1 million files of explicit pornographic material. What is he going to do about that? Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, Willie D, you know how they do, man. They're going to just sweep it under the rug. And you're probably right. They'll probably sweep it under the rug. And I wouldn't be surprised there. And if they do, then that's going to tell you everything that you need to know about the judge, and sometimes even the prosecutor, but absolutely the judge, because if I was the judge, I'd do them dirty. That's right, I'd do them dirty. What you doing with all this damn stuff, man? You know? Oh, you know how they do, fam, when they get caught. But that's my first time. Man, you got 1 million damn images on your computer and your phone. You got images all on your laptop, and how am I supposed to believe this was your first time and you won't do it again? Because I'm a Christian man, and I have a strong faith in God, and I've asked for forgiveness, and I know the God that I serve wouldn't want to see me taken away from my family. And then, those types, they usually get the types. They usually get identical types to themselves who have that black robe on. That's right. Yeah, fam. Remember the time the white dude violated, I think it was 3 or 4 girls. One of them, he assaulted near a dumpster or something like that. And he admitted to it and everything. And they gave boy probation. I mean, he beat the girls up and everything. RAP'd him, beat him up. They gave him probation. Yeah, you know why? Because they didn't want to ruin his life. So let me get this straight. If you got the complexion for the protection, you can ruin somebody else's life. But the buck stops there when it comes to punishing you. We can't ruin your life. We got to still give you another shot. We got to fix you up, get your mind right, and put you back on. Put you back out there so you can just give it another shot. And we all know whatever a man is sexually, whatever he likes, it's hard for him to turn that off. The funny thing is, family, this dude looks exactly like the type that would do something like that. Yeah, you got to get past the clean cut. You got to look into the eyes. Yeah. Look at them eyes. He got the Charlie Kirk freedom shirt on. Exactly what freedom is he referring to? Is he referring to the freedom as a human being to be free of restrictions, societal norms? Or is he referring to the freedom to be able to do whatever the hell he wants to? Because he has this inherent entitlement. What say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.